You hear
Beep boop. Please remove non-organic object.
Bentornati. Welcome back to the Cataclysm. We are here once again with our friend Tim Knutson that just about entered a government research lab. This is the first underground level of the lab. We entered from this staircase in here. We briefly explored this area and found it devoid of any danger, but as soon as we started approaching this side, we started hearing noises coming from this room in here. And we can imagine Tim is kind of scared. By now, he put together a little bit of armor and weapon, and also a little bit of experience in fighting zombies, but who knows what is waiting for him inside such an ominous place. However, he probably thinks he's got what's needed. And what about an M14? The one he's got strapped to his back. So let's quickly activate our scabbard so we can put away the katana. And here we again hear noises. Let's see what kind of noises. You hear crunch. Or maybe this is from when we were opening the crates. Anyway, these are noise indicators, so most probably zombie noises. Since we don't know what kind of zombie this is, we will wield our rifle and open the door. And it is not zombies at all. Inside here we see a giant web spider. Seeing a giant spider right behind the door, you can imagine, it's kind of startling. So I think we're gonna close this door real quick. I don't think spiders can open doors. Let's wait for a few seconds. No, they can't. I think this is just an animal containment room, so nothing to be particularly excited about. Probably no loot at all inside there. So I think we can leave the spiders at doing their spidery things and just continue with the exploration. Let's peek inside here. Crates are good. Let's open them. A plastic bottle of salt water, a power converter, slightly better, filter mask, a mask that straps over your mouth and nose and filters air, protects from smoke, dust and other contaminants quite well. Over your mouth and nose. We don't have anything like that for now. We have gas masks, but nothing as portable as a filter mask. I'm not gonna take it for now, just because I want to explore first, and then we're gonna go around looting. Survivor note. This isn't real. This is a test to turn you into a Manchurian candidate. Yeah, he got it. He understood everything. What's in here? Broken console, yes, and plastic bottle of salt water, 3-liter glass jar and a spring. I'm gonna switch back and forth between the zoom levels, and looks like this module is explored. So labs, if you don't know, work like this. There are a number of chunks, basically square chunks. They are all connected by double steel doors, metal doors, and the inside layout can change. There's a bunch of different layouts, but basically whenever you see these doors, you know that there's another square chunk. So let's start from south, just because it's closer. Looks like a storage room. Nice. I think well lit, or is that all our own lamp? Let's see. No, it's our lamp. Works pretty well, I say. Let's, by the way, wear again the M1A and activate the scabbard. Let's use this and take a look around. What kind of items can be found in here? More salt water. Chromium oxide. Interesting. Test tubes. pH meter. This is basically a pair of glass probes on a voltmeter. By putting one probe into a calibration solution and the other in a substance, you can calculate the acidity. I don't know why we would need something like that. Maybe to build a chemistry station? Standpipe maintenance log. This binder details the scheduled maintenance for several plumbing systems throughout the facility. However, some of the log sheets seem to fill with a chemical formula? Huh, interesting. Then scissors, dust mask, syringe, saltpeter, I think useful in crafting explosives, or something for farming, probably. Let's go take a look at this. Standpipe maintenance log. I see. So the standpipe maintenance log can also contain recipe. We just found the ELF-A mutagen and serum. That means if we decide to go down that path, we can become mutant elves, basically. Bleach, file, and a body bag, large human-sized rectangular bag made of strong plastic. Very interesting and cheery also. Potassium chloride, bunch of chemicals. What is this? A lab journal and a chunk of sulfur. Lab journals contain more and more of this chemical formulas. There's probably another one. Chemical reference classified. Oh, bandages. Give me. More bandages, I'm thinking? Yes. Then there's batteries, but I will take the batteries later. What is this? Clean water, a hacksaw, and a ring stand. Let's quickly open this up. Use the mechanical winch. Yes. Heavy disposable battery. Ooh, and we hear some noise. Pipes. A glass flask of mutagen. This is probably the second flask of mutagen that we find. More disposable batteries. Spring. Toilet plunger, and that's a first aid kit. Yeah. Nothing spectacular so far, apart from the chemistry recipes. We have no exit to the east, so let's go south. Let's peek. There's something there. What is that? That is not a normal zombie. Not something that we've seen so far. This is a broken cyborg. A robot body with the head of a human. All kinds of electronic wires and devices are implanted in its head. Patches of skin look diseased or rotting. The cyborg moves erratically and has a confused and deranged look in its eyes. A poor victim of this facility. There's some marijuana in here and televisions. This on the ground is a dissector. We do not want to step in that, but at the same time it's pretty useful. We can bring the bad guys on it, and the dissector will gladly do its job for us. Let's try it on this guy. I think he's pretty fast. Let's try this. Oh wait, the sector probably doesn't work on Cyborg because it's a machine. You hear beep boop, please remove non-organic object. I think he's talking about us. Let's resume walking. Let's take a step back and try the katana on the broken cyborg. 14 damage, it's not bad. He tries to hit us, but the armor stops the attack. He dodges. Another attack connects for 14 damage. And again, 14 seems to be the number. You hear, can't breathe. And also, somehow we know that this task is too simple to train our dodging beyond 3. The broken cyborg might move in a pattern that is too easy to recognize. The broken cyborg dies. I leave it there for now. Maybe before going away we can spend some time dissecting it, especially if we manage to find a scalpel. What's in here? Pair of safety glasses. Conference room. Beaker, ring stand. Another office. Is there anything in here? Beaker, ring stand. Chocolate drink. We could use... No, we are well fed at the moment. And barracks. Jeans and pillows, just normal stuff. Hoodies. And I think, yeah, this chunk is explored too. Let's continue to the west. So this looks like an open space. Ooh, we have a zombie dog. Is it alone? Looks like. Let's let it follow us here. We will wait it behind the desk. And as soon as he jumps, we swing the katana, but we miss. Also, he bites our right leg but fails to penetrate the armor. We swing again, and we press buttons at random. The zombie is confused. It tries to bite our legs but fails. We strike again for 28 damage. Our day pack is dented. We strike again, and the zombie dog dies. We smash the corpse until it's a pulp. Matchbook, reading glasses, augmentative tech review. This annual publication covers the various ways in which people use technology to improve their bodies. Nice. This, I think, we are very much interested in. Let's see what's behind the desk. A lemon. Well, you know, when a lab gives you lemon and you'll hear a lot of sounds behind the door, you open it to find more zombie dogs. Hello. Come, dog. Couple of quick strikes with a katana dispose of this poor animal. I don't think these guys can actually escape from their cells. A plastic bag of insecticide. Insecticide, 400 units. Agricultural grade chemical insecticide powder designed to eradicate insect pests. Interesting. I don't know what for, but I guess it might be useful. And a room filled with blobs. I'm thinking, do I want to battle the blobs? They might replicate. I also don't know if I'll be able to take them all, because there's quite a few big blobs. I don't think the problem will be like damage. They don't do an inordinate amount of damage, but every big one will probably split into multiple ones. At the same time, I don't want to let them become too many. So I think we'll try and get in from the other door. Wait a second. Did that damage the katana? Or did it get damaged before? The blob eats your right arm, but your armor protects you. Was it already like this? Or is it the blob that is corroding the katana? Let's keep an eye out for our trusty sword. Seem to be able to damage them pretty easily. You mutilate the big blob for 40 damage. Critical hit. The armor is holding. What was that? Your pair of neoprene arm sleeves is sliced. The armor protects us. Okay, the big blob has 22. The small blob hits your torso. It doesn't say for how much, of course. We get a little bit of damage on us. Our stamina is looking good. I say we keep going. We start getting a little bit of fatigue, just a little bit. Okay, only one big blob remains. No big blobs anymore, only the small ones. Stamina's about to run out, but I think we made it. As the stamina goes down, our ability to strike. Small blob splits in two. We need to dispatch them quicker than this possible. But we're getting slower and slower as the fatigue sets in. Let's try and do this. And let's wait for a second. Let's gain at least a couple bars of stamina back. Okay. Alright. All the blobs are gone. We can catch our breath. We hear screams of pain. Ignore and finish waiting. We hear strange, chilling voices from the depth of the lab. A voice says, "Look at what you've done," followed by an electronic voice saying, "You'll pay for this." Anyway, the result of our actions are a huge number, well, not huge, but sizable, let's say, number of globs that can be turned into all manner of useful stuff, mainly adhesive. Wait a second, our day pack is destroyed. It still says storage 24, but it's practically destroyed. We might want to start thinking about a storage solution that is slightly more resistant. There's soldier in here. And what seems like an hydroponics facility. Cardboard box with hexamin. And we can hear movement behind these doors. So this is another chunk explored. I think we can continue going west. As always, we peek first, and then we take a look inside. Is that an Autodock? Yes, this is an Autodock Mark 11. This thing, depending on whether there's a nurse bot in here, could actually assist us into installing cybernetic implants. From the northwest, you hear a little girl's wailing. Absolutely nothing in here. Let's quickly take a look in the desks, drawers. How to succeed in business, not exactly what we were looking for. Matchbooks. Interacting with this terminal will be needed if we want to get into this Autodock chamber. Ham radio illustrated. What is this? Intravenous needle tip CBM. A small tube with a retractable needle that terminates in a net of tiny hoses instead of a plunger. Installed, it allows the user to draw substances directly into their bloodstream, akin to a regular syringe. Interesting. Very interesting. I would have to go look what its use is. There's a handy dandy anesthesia kit in here. And these rooms probably contained failed experiments. Prototype Cyborg, a human fused with a mess of metal parts and wires. While its eyes are empty, flashes of pain pass across its face, reminiscent of a person trapped in this grotesque body. With enough surgical skills, one might be able to give them back some humanity. If only they cared. Ooh, and there's a shocker zombie. Alright, let's leave the poor experiments in here for now. We have the Autodock. Let's mark it on the map. Autodock, no nurse. And resume our exploration by going north. We have a corridor. Smashed glass. Alright. Let's do this. Put the katana away. I'm so bummed that the katana got damaged, but we used it a lot, I guess. And wield the rifle. Now, let's go take a look. Do we hear any noise? We see a zombie, normal zombie, not exactly worthy of our bullets. Nothing in here apart from 55 glass shards. This is a vault of some sort. Nice. More normal zombies. So let's put the rifle away again. Yeah, where? The M1A, activate the scabbard. Here. With a few quick strike, the zombie gets dismembered. Yeah, I was waiting for this. This is a teleport trap room. The zombie grabs me, but doesn't stand a chance against the katana. Falling zombie, even less so. We find nothing much at all. There's backpacks, but they're filthy. Strodol, tool belt. Nothing else. Alright, let's go look at what's behind the reinforced glass in here. Nothing. Not exactly what I hoped for, and some sort of CBM. Lead tattoo? Seriously? Okay. On the verge of uselessness, but actually I think really past the threshold of being useless, but let's see. Let's fill the gap. Oh, there's something in here. Security guard. Let's hope it's just one. For now, at least. Security guards are a little bit tougher than the other zombies, but we should be able to handle it with our current weapon. And he's got some cash, but nothing else. There's a crawler. Zombie scientists. We take a look around. Nothing else. And we find yet another lab journal. PE023 Medical Application and Findings. This binder of highly technical papers describes some new chemical formula and its effects on human subjects. It's stamped approved, and we certainly approve of this. I think we've got a mutated leg. A rotten mutated leg. Test tube, graduated cylinder, good for it, and nothing else. Let's quickly look in these rooms. So the way I'm peeking inside the rooms is what you used to do back in the day when many of these rooms housed an automatic turret. Something that apparently doesn't happen all that much again. Or anymore, I should say. Nothing of interest in here. Alright. Let's proceed north then. How much batteries do I have? 35 units should last a little while, but if you can find small batteries... Ooh, large storage room. Fairly empty. Another lab journal. Let's go for it. And we are overburdened. I guess since we are overburdened, let's go near the stairs where we are storing our stuff and drop all of this. And what else? What is slowing us down at the moment? Are those books so heavy? Weight is 44 out of 53. Let's sort by weight. The tool belt is a little bit heavy, but other than that, it's probably just our chainmail armor, probably. Sort back by category, and let's resume. At this point, yeah, let's finish exploring the west wing, or at least west wing relative to the point we got in. Right? Looks fairly safe. This is a transmitter antenna room thingamabob. A microwave burrito. Crafty quarters quarterly, the magazine we already have. A pair of glasses and a test tube. Things that we will probably loot at a later moment. Logging into Mark IV Algorithmic Data Analyzer. No, let's quit. Data Analyzer. Do I need to use this to analyze the zombie blood? Actually, the blood sample, I have it in the car. And I'm thinking this is probably the hospital. He wants me to go to the hospital to analyze that sample. What is this? This looks like... ooh. Seemingly empty, large rooms are kind of scary. They might house enemies. But I'm not seeing anything. This looks like a vault. Usually these have some sort of defense. Nothing, hey? Nothing. Integrated toolset CBM. This is so good. Integrated toolset is every tool plus the not just the soldering iron is the equivalent of a, and we have power storage in here. How's it called? The welder. It's basically a finger mounted welder. Let's go back south for a second. There's something moving here. And we see... ooh! A Migo. We already encountered Migos. And this is probably the source of the strange noises, the wailing, and creepy sentences being shouted at us. Desk fans... hot plate, lighter. He can get out of there. Light battery. 57. Let's take the light battery. Basic laboratory analysis kit. This hefty kit contains some basic things. You should probably not try to do precise chemistry without. Namely, small balance scale, electrophotometer, blah 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 blah. Has level 1 analysis quality. Alright. Probably a tool needed in the... oh my.